Substitution.
Down to business again.
Ivory Coast definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That pass isn't the best. Ivory Coast come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Seri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the...
He's having a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Lemina. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now Jakobs. Jakobs scooting forward.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Ayhan. Gundogan. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ayhan simply refused to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Sané. Oh, they could break here. Delivered with swing. Seri. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? And this is Sané. Tries to get it clear. Galatasaray have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Lemina.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And now they can clear their lines.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to play it through. Guesson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Into the last 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. And he has been fouled there.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Ihan. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice physical challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's the chance to counter.
There will be one.
He
minute
is
at a
through
time.
here. That's good play. Oh, shooting chance! And the referee brings it to a close. Ivory Coast have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game
Just
then,
a quick
Jim?
reminder
Ivory
today,
Coast
please
pretty
refrain
much
from talking
coasted this,
outside
Peter.
this stadium.
Should they have
Thank you
done
very
more
much
to
for
kill
your
it off?
cooperation.
Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Galatasaray
that the passionate
against
crowd
Ivory
demands.
Coast.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, and the shot! That's another chance!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's Fofana. Wriggles his way through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Gundogan, is one of the most accomplished midfielders out there. His ability to play balls all over the pitch with great accuracy makes him the perfect player to have in the middle of the park, not to mention the fact that he's superb when it comes to tiki-taka and that shorter version of passing. Whether you're playing for possession or on the counter, he always features.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. They want to be quick to recover this. Ahmad threads one in. Lemina. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ndika. Conan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Caresses it through. Doesn't quite get there. Lemina. And Ayhan. And it's Sané. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fofana. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kessié. That's good defending, very good defending. Kessié unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him a shoot? It's fallen kindly here. It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Can he finish? And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ivory Coast are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ayhan. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Chance, surely! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that means just one thing. Match chance! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Guesson, and he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Lemina tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Sane gets into a good position. And it's Lemina. Jacobs. Gundogan. It's out for a goal kick. Jacobs. Sanchez. And it's
2
Gundogan.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Osimhen. Fofana does well to get it back. Driving on and making good progress. Foot in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in
Please
both
turn your
midfield
attention to
and
the
indeed
screen
up
for
front. If those
information
players, I think, can
provided by
carry
the
on
local police.
where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Ivory Coast largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on the way then. Gundogan. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And no, that was never going to make it. Jacobs. Sanchez. And it's Sané. Lemina has created 1 goal already. And it's Lemina. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's shifting through the gears here. Sané, and he welcomes it in. Sané. Guesson. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Kututsu. He's being urged to shoot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guesson. Gbamin. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gbamin and Kessié. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Aims beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's Sané. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conan. Ivory Coast, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Guesson. Good ball, good take. Sané. Sané. Sané was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Sané, it'll pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fofana. And it's Fofana. Conan. Gundogan. Ivory Coast can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gissel! And that would have been game, set and match.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Diallo goes short. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Agbadou has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this on. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Diakite. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Shot, oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Ivory Coast visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Oh, delightful ball. Ayhan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! And again! And that's a good finish. And they are right back within touch. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So could they be onto something here? Kosunu makes the interception. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That has been slung wide. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he'll shoot here! It is close, but that is the last of it. Ivory Coast can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here, Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an
Fellow
efficient manner.
attendees, this
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line.
Oh no, this does not look good. Kutuju. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. And it's been hooked away. And he cuts out the supply. That's a shade optimistic. Osimhen. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mane. Mane and Mane! And that is wildly off target.
Al Nassr really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Mane. Looking for the run. That's a corner kick. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Kutucu, he is through here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Osimhen, spread to the right. Can he get on the... And the finish! Engages and forces him off the ball. Still goalless. Lemina. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Mane stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kutucu. Kutucu is onto this. Joao Felix. This is a promising build-up.
Galatasaray definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Brozovic. And this is Ronaldo. He has a look up. Gundogan. Kutucu. Gundogan. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Jakobs. And it's Lemina. That's Gundogan. He's a sharp little ball here. Jakobs showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lemina. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking to play him in. Brozovic in acres of space out wide. Lemina. Gundogan. No way through. And claimed it back swiftly. Lemina. Kutucu. Gundogan. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jakobs. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So neither side
Please grab
yet
the tickets
off
you
the
were given
mark.
when you were walking
After
through
all
the
that
gates.
probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a
Substitution.
more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Kutucu. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Al Nassr do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just a keeper now! Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to play it through. Mane, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Sané, he's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's on his own! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost an hour gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a pretty loose pass. Ayhan cuts it out. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter.
Chance! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 20.
Galatasaray
Gundogan.
choosing to make the first
Number
change.
99,
Galatasaray are in
Number
front now, the
21.
game's only
Playing
goal.
on the field,
Look, you can't deny
number
that it's a blow,
33,
but this game is
number
far from
34,
unsalvageable.
Lucas Torreira.
Well, it's
Number
definitely the right
53.
attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Brozovic, showing good feet. Nice bit of trickery. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he latch on to this?
Substitution in progress.
Ayhan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Short changes him with that pass. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. And a chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great chance! Sané. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yilmaz. Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Al Nassr really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Osimhen. Opts to play it back.
2 added
Deep
minutes has
into
been
stoppage
indicated.
time. Osimhen. That's good play. Martinez. Brozovic. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct
And a
next
quick
step.
reminder today that parking in the area
So a
around the
battle of
stadium is
endeavour,
strictly forbidden.
enterprise,
Please
and
use
now
parking provided by the club
endurance.
or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 10.
So our
Sane.
quest to find the winner
Number 68,
continues.
Number 6.
Al Nassr did
Sanchez.
fantastically well to force extra
Coming on
time,
the
having
field,
been on the brink of
number
defeat in normal
77,
time. In
number
fact, you could say
22,
they're the better off of the two
number
teams, at least
42.
psychologically.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Yilmaz, and he was quick to react. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they've got a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quickly taken. And it's Jakobs. Nice control. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's really well cleared. So just 15 minutes
And
still
now,
to come.
all members of the crowd,
Al
I'd like
Nassr
to ask you
have
to
done it
join
in
me in
good
wishing
style.
our
Forced to
birthday
come from
boy a
behind,
very
they find
special
themselves
birthday.
in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Al Nassr have their second corner now. They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Torreira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jacobs gets across to intercept that. Yilmaz. Yilmaz makes a dash for it. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gurpus. Al Nassr, moments now away from seeing this one out. Look at the big chance! Cleared away. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, everybody.
So
and
there it
this
is.
a quick
What
reminder
struck you
to
most
let you
about
know
that?
you'll be able
What
to
a
catch
game,
today's
Peter,
match
and what
broadcast
a
live
result.
on our
Give me
Club
this every
FM
week,
station.
please. So many times I'm thinking, OK, that's got to be it. But so much late drama, and at a time when it's very tough on both body and mind.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.